Kalimera.
Today we are in Volos, central Greece, a sunny day. There's lots to see.
The pedestrianized streets with the little tavernas and the coffee shops. The promenade and the seafront with the boats. And this city is known for its mythology, so we have the Jason and the Argonaut statues. Plus the cathedral and lots more. We're starting in Liberty Square, which is the central part of the city. It's a nice place to unwind on a Saturday morning.
So the plan we have is we're going to go through the shopping area, which leads right down to the seafront. Then we're going to walk along the seafront. There's a nice promenade there, and end the day at the cathedral. Because the story of Volos is, in 1955 there was a big earthquake in the area, the Pelion area, which is where we are here. And unfortunately Volos was hit quite hard. So basically the city's been rebuilt. Because of that, the road system, the street system is really good. It's like a grid, it's been planned, it's not just, there's no haphazard about it. It's just, you can tell someone sat down with a pen and paper and planned this city out. So it's impossible to get lost, it's just crossroads for crossroads. And lots of the paving, all the city centre is pedestrianised, and lots of the paving looks new because you're just continually updating the paving.
There's so many places to eat and drink in Volos.
What we have noticed is really nice in the city. Even here, which is the main area, it's really busy. Lots of the streets are flower lined. How pretty is that?
And we're walking towards the seafront now.
And as you get towards the sea, you start to see nods of the Jason and the Argonaut link, which the city has.
Yes, the city is very proud of the mythology part of it, because it was the starting point for the Jason's journey, epic journey towards today's Georgia. And we have in front of us Argo, the ship that they used. So this statue commemorates that event, and it also lists the men around Greece that Jason gathered for that epic journey, including Hercules.
So this is right by the port, and the path that you see in front of us is known as the Argonauts Avenue. Obviously again, because of Jason and the Argonauts.
And we can see the statue of Jason in front of us.
And there's a new statue that's just been there since last year, since 2025. And it's just Jason with the golden fleece over his shoulder.
So he's done the journey, got the fleece, and he's back in Volos.
And according to legends, this is exactly the spot that the ship left to go on that mammoth journey. So you have all the yachts, ships, fishermen's boats.
Oh, he's got a fish
He's got a little fish there, he's caught one.
Still moving.
On this side, on the other side, there's just cafe, bar, one after the other, nothing else, no souvenir shops.
There are taverns, and actually Tsipouradika as well, specifically named here in Volos. They specialize in Tsipouro, which is a strong alcoholic drink, and they bring meze, small tapas style dishes with it. And talking about those tavernas, the Tsipouradika as they're known, they say that no visit in Volos is complete without a stop at one of those tavernas to drink Tsipouro, which is a strong alcoholic drink, and have the meze, small portions of different types of foods. And we're going to do this for lunchtime at the end of this video. Stay tuned for that. Traditionally, those mezedes are not vegetarian friendly. There's quite a lot of fish there, but we're going to go on the hunt to find a vegetarian one. Here we have to the left Trapezetis Elados. It's the original building for the Bank of Greece. The bank has moved to another building, but this is a listed building, so they have kept it as it was. The tourist season hasn't begun yet. It starts early April. So these are mainly Greeks here. Here to the left we can see the Achillean building, which was a theatre. It is open now, actually, I can see.
I think it might be a bar.
But it is, yes, it has been converted into a bar.
We hope this video is working properly today, because we did try it yesterday, but we had real problems with the microphones picking the wind up.
These are new microphones.
These are the new microphones, yeah, but these phones haven't got the cover on, the wind cover. But a big shout out to a YouTube friend of ours, Wheelie Wingy, who gave us some advice, and it seems to have worked, fingers crossed.
Yes, check out his channel. Especially if you're into cycling, he's a very keen cyclist.
He's a keen cyclist, he's much fitter than we are.
Yes. Now to the left, you can see the University of Thessaly. Thessaly is the region where Volos is located, and the university is here.
I have to say, we're not the best critics on YouTube, because Cario and I are very easygoing about most things, and we say this all the time about everywhere we go, but I really, really, really love this place. It's got a really nice vibe to it. You've got the water, the mountains, there's a beach, minutes walk away. What's not to like?
Yeah, it has a lot going for it.
If you ever see any photographs of Volos, it's almost certainly going to include this bridge here. It's a bridge that's at the end of the Argonauts Avenue, and it leads over to a promenade that goes 1 kilometre into the sea, which is a really nice walk, and even better for us, a really nice running track. We run it a couple of days ago.
It almost looks like it links to the land across the sea, but it doesn't. It just finishes in the water.
So from the Jason statue to here, a couple of laps of the promenade and back to Jason, it's just about 5k, so perfect for running.
We're standing on this promenade, and behind us you can see Pelion Mountain, which is a large mountain to the north of the city. And it's an area highly touristic for the Greeks. They come here in the summer, the lovers of the mountains, but also in the winter when there is snow up there. And you can see some villages there. This is Portaria, and to the left is Makrinitsa. Both of them are known for the traditional architecture. They're very beautiful.
So we've just had a walk along the promenade that goes out to sea. It's beautiful views out there, and now we're continuing the walk towards the cathedral.
But before we reach the cathedral, we are going to go through this beautiful park with the pine trees, because, as I mentioned earlier, there are several statues that we are going to look at. Even some of the trees here look like statues, like this bent pine tree. And actually, Volos 2 years ago, in the early autumn, was affected by a massive storm which hit the whole of Thessaly, and Volos had some severe flash floods and destruction.
There does seem to be quite a number of stray dogs in Volos, particularly in this area. They're always big dogs, I have to say, but they're also very docile.
They are, and you can see people, you know, sitting next to them. Over there, there's one sleeping next to those people. Maybe not that docile.
I'll take that back.
The first statue we see is the Otheros Kolokotronis, who is one of the heroes that fought for the Greek independence back in the 1800s. Another statue we see here is the Ode to Mother, Stimana.
How clever is this? A smart, literally a smart bench. It's a bench for having to sit on, solar panel. Just put your phone on top of there for wireless phone charging. USB points there, so you can sit, watch the sea in the gardens while your phone's charging.
A key politician in modern Greek history is Eleftherios Venizelos. We see his statue here. He was the Prime Minister of Greece when Greece was liberated against the Turks, and Greece gradually grew to the size that it is today. So he's always fondly remembered. And we're now approaching the Cathedral of Konstantinos and Elenis, the two saints. It looks fairly new, but this year it celebrates 100 years since it was built. It's a beautiful building, so let's go and have a look inside. We said earlier on that no visit to Volos is complete without checking out Tsipouradika. We had a look around, and some of them are very meat and fish focused, but we managed to locate one that will do a vegetarian meze. So let's go and check it out. So here we are, Tsipouro has arrived. Cheers. Cheers. So we have a selection of fish and vegetarian mezes. So calling is eating stuffed pepper.
Very nice.
And this dish here is smoked fish. I think it is herring. This is potato, spring onion and hummus. And this is mackerel with some onion. You definitely can't have this and go on a date afterwards. And the day finishes at Frida's place for a coffee.
Which is our favourite coffee shop in Volos.
It's been such a beautiful day. We had such a nice time exploring the city. And we also tried the famous Tsipouradika. We enjoyed the Tsipouro and lots of nice fresh food.
Really felt like a nice local experience to finish the day off. And great value, the whole thing. I feel like we had a really good meal, plus alcohol.
Yes.
It was €18 in total for both of us.
And also they were accommodating for vegetarians,
Yeah,
which
brilliant.
is not always the case in all the places. So a great day. We hope you enjoyed it as well. Please like, subscribe if you did.
As always.
Let us know in the comments what you think of the city.
And we'll see you next week.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.